Welcome back, 6:43. Next week, local organizations will be asking for your help during the Give Big Kern donation drive on Tuesday, May the 5th. And joining us this morning, zooming in, Geis Geis, U.S. Army retired, really, unless you count all the organizations he helps out with, Honor Flight, Portrait of a Warrior Gallery. Welcome, Jason. What am I leaving out?
Mighty Oaks Warrior Program, which is a faith-based program for post-traumatic stress and suicidal ideation. And it runs in California, over in San Miguel, Ohio, Virginia, and Texas.
Oh, wow. As we're coming into Give Big Kern, Kern County has always turned out in full support of this. But, before we get into that, can you talk about how strange it's been during the pandemic? A lot of people pulling back understandably right now when it comes to their finances, and yet you still have those donations coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. We just can't be thankful enough to the folks in our community who we know there's a lot of people that are having an absolutely difficult time during the social isolation and the COVID-19. But we've raised $7,000 through today. And a lot of the big donors, the bigger donations and multiple donations typically come on May 5th, which is the day of giving. So, donations are still coming in, and I see other organizations doing well. But there's about 80 less organizations that signed up this year, and it's been hard reaching out to people, knowing what's going on.
When you talk about the Portrait of a Warrior Gallery, you're talking about Gold Star families. How important is this fundraising drive to keep that alive?
Well, I think if you just go to Give Big Kern and look at the Portrait of a Warrior Gallery page, what we did this year is we showed the pictures of the mothers when we unveiled their sons' portraits. And you can definitely see the emotion. And there's a lot talking about what we did with the funds that we raised last year. And, we have 27 families whose sons paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. And we're just trying to do the very best that we can to memorialize and honor them, and also take care of their families who are left here behind. And some of those families are struggling, and that's one of the things that we focused on this year, is that you can make a donation that's earmarked for Gold Star families that are struggling because of the COVID-19.
Now, last year you brought in $40,000 during Give Big Kern. Your goal this year a little bit more modest due to what's going on.
Yeah, I thought it was appropriate as the executive director for us to, cut back on what our expectations are. And we came in third last year, believe it or not. Marley's Much raised $80,000, and there was another organization that takes care of special needs adults and children that raised about $55,000, and then Portrait of a Warrior Gallery came in third, raising $40,000 in the 30-day window that we have to do this during Give Big Kern.
All right, Jason, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Jason Geis, the Give Big Kern is Tuesday, May the 5th. Best of luck to you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring in